Hi, this is Bill with Dine Drink Vegas. It is September of 2022, and I'm outside Genting Palace, a premier Chinese restaurant here in Resorts World, Las Vegas. What I'd like to do for just a minute is walk through the space with you to show you what to expect. On this channel, we never ask you to watch us eat, so after I've walked you through the space, I'll take some still pictures and talk to you about what we enjoyed and didn't enjoy. We've just ordered, we haven't had our food yet, so the takes from those pictures will be new. You're generally going to want to get reservations. It's a little bit slow yet, but it's a little bit early in the evening. Nice, comfortable seating. A lot of the tables have the Lazy Susans in the middle where you can share entrees with people. Now, that's not everyone, but if you've got a large group, you can do that. They have a number of tableside presentations they can do with the drinks, including some Asian-styled old fashions. Ooh, hold on, let's take a look at this. Carving the duck, and that looks just fantastic. So I'm walking back towards our space now. I'll give you a sense of what the tables look like. They're pretty, they're nicely appointed. So I love the ambiance of this place. We've been getting great service so far. I'm looking forward to getting what our first drink is going to be and what our food is going to be, and I will come back in just a minute and tell you all about it. Before I do that, though, we would really appreciate your support for the channel. Have you click like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Ask your questions in the comments section down below. And tell us what you think about great places to eat in Vegas. Sit tight and I'll be back in just a minute. When I recorded the first part of this video, we hadn't eaten yet. We started with a round of cocktails because if you've watched this channel before ever, you know we started with a round of cocktails. And I got this yuzu lemon drop. It was good and I enjoyed it. I probably would have preferred something less sweet, but they do have a full-service bar. Their bar does fantastic work. You can order whatever you want. To me, all of the specialty cocktails look sweeter than I would prefer, but again, you can get anything you care for. One of the things I really enjoyed was that the meal started with an amuse-bouche, a small tasting course that we hadn't even ordered. This is a smoked minced pork dish, and it was amazing. Right? Like the flavor was wonderful. It had a nice smoky flavor to it. There's a little bit of mint on it and a little bit of a sweet sauce. And that was a really nice bite to get our appetites ready for the meal that was coming. We both ordered appetizers. It was me and a buddy of mine eating, and I ordered the hot and sour soup, which was very good. Now, it probably wasn't the highlight of the meal because it wasn't that different from a hot and sour soup that you've had other places, but it was still very, very good, and I'm glad I ordered it. My buddy ordered the spring rolls, which were, I think, a great find, and that is absolutely something I would order again. They had a nice crisp texture to them. The spring rolls were a real win. I'm glad we ordered those. For dinner, we got a couple of different things. My buddy got the Cuisine crisp chicken, which came in an orange sauce, and I don't know how they kept the chicken crispy in spite of the fact that it was sitting in that liquid glaze. But it was fantastic. The chicken was plump. It was juicy. I enjoyed the citrus notes, which didn't somehow overpower the chicken. So the Cuisine crisp chicken was a real win for me. In addition to the Cuisine crisp chicken, I got the XO shrimp, and it's served in this basket made of yams, this edible basket where you can eat some of the delicious sauce that the shrimp came on. That was, again, it was a fantastic entree. I'm glad I ordered it, and it was really very good. One of the things which I thought was a little bit weird about this restaurant is that rice didn't come with it, but the fried rice we got was plenty big for two, and then they served it tableside into individual serving dishes for us. We got a meat fried rice. It was a nice touch. It was delicious. I just thought it was a little weird that no kind of rice, as far as I could tell, came with the meal, and that was the thing we wound up having to buy separately. For dessert, we got a fruit plate with a mango custard. It was very good, and at this point we were full because we'd had a bunch of courses of food. We wanted to try something else, so this was a nice touch. They obviously had other choices available, but for us, where we were at this point in the meal, it was very good. I think the people at Genting, though, didn't think that we'd had enough to eat at that point because they brought us out a couple more small chocolates at the end of the meal. So overall, what did I think of Genting Palace? I thought it was fantastic, and it's a place I absolutely look forward to going back to again. The service was great. I was shocked there weren't more people there. We enjoyed every bite we had. Even the things that I had, like the hot and sour soup, that weren't my favorite. They were still very good, right? They were just a little bit more of an ordinary dish. And if I'm at a high-end restaurant like this, I think I would have preferred to try something, culinarily speaking, a little bit more out there. But it was an amazing meal in a very nice place, which is kind of a quiet, tucked away corner of Resorts World, which is the other advantage, right? Even if you're not staying at Resorts World, once you get done with this meal, there are any number of things to do. We wound up drifting a few doors down. Actually, I guess it was a little bit more of a hike inside to the 8 Cigar Lounge, which we have reviewed separately to have more cocktails and cigars to end our evening. So again, we enjoyed our meal. This is absolutely one we would go back to. I would really love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. Where do you like eating in Vegas? What do you think of this restaurant? And ask us any questions you have. And one more time, it would mean a lot to us if you would support the channel by clicking like and subscribe. We try to bring you fairly short and focused videos to answer your questions about where to go and what to do in Vegas. Thanks so much for watching, and happy travels.